All right. Hello, my beautiful lovelies. Welcome back to my vibey, lit, abundant YouTube channel. For those of you that are new here, hello. Hi, how are you? My name is Shonnetta from goldenlineage.com. And over here on this vibey, lit YouTube channel, I love to make in-depth, juicy tarot predictions pick cards, just like this one, other timeless collective readings, and of course, other spiritual related videos. So if that is something that interests you, you would like to continue seeing me and my energy, definitely be sure to subscribe, join this beautiful growing family, okay? And while you are subscribing, definitely be sure to ring that post bell notification bell down below so you stay updated and you do not miss out when homegirl, when sister, post future videos like so. You already know, let's get it, let's mother freaking go, okay? Oh, family. I'm so excited to be bringing you the September 2023 in-depth psychic predictions. Okay, so today we're going to be looking at what does the month ahead have in store for you? What are the big themes, the big things that are going to be taking place, and overall energy. All right, also taking a look at some channeled advice to get you through your month ahead beautifully. All right, so you already know how we do it over here. Shout out to all of the OG subscribers and shout out to all of the new subscribers. Welcome. Okay, it's always a pleasure. But yeah, you guys, I'm excited to see what the messages are that are going to come through for our months ahead. I did want to let you know really quickly that I'm now turning the guided meditations and energy clearing sessions into a monthly thing because the feedback has been amazing. And it's been such a blast connecting with so many of my beautiful lovelies and meeting you guys and sharing space with you guys. So it's definitely going to be a monthly thing. Okay. And I wanted to let you know that I am hosting a live chakra and energy cleansing session via Zoom September. Okay. It's going to be September 30th. That's a Saturday. It's going to be at 5:30 p.m. Eastern. And we are going to be vibing together. It's going to be a guided breathwork session, cleansing the chakras and just resetting, realigning, and getting ready for the month ahead. Okay, so it's a beautiful time. Also, at the end of the session, we just get to share space and connect and talk, and it's a vibe. Okay, so if you're interested and you would like to book your tickets because seats are limited, you can do so. You can check the description box. Head over to my website. Right now, tickets are on sale, so if you want to tap in, get your seat booked for the end of the month, it's going to be lit. Okay. Also, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, whether it be pre-recorded, a phone call, you can do so at my website. That will be linked down below as well. Okay. And I look forward to connecting with you guys. But that's really all I wanted to announce, all I wanted to talk about in the intro. So without further ado, we're going to get into this close-up shot of the cards. Let's get it. Let's go. All right, my beautiful lovelies. So jumping right into today's super exciting September 2023 in-depth, juicy psychic predictions pick a card reading. The very first thing that I would love for each and every one of you all to start by doing is just connecting with the breath. Taking at least 3 deep mindful breaths here to really ground yourself, focus, and center your energy. All right. Or you could pause the video and have a full on meditation session. Okay. But at least connect with the breath for a few moments. Okay. And next, ask yourself either out loud or in your head, what does the month of September have in store for me? What can I expect? What can I look out for? What's coming my way? And what's the advice? Okay. Here before you, I have 3 piles. We have pile number 1 with lithium quartz, pile 2 with orange calcite, and then we have pile 3 with mookaite jasper. Okay, so again, that's pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. As always, you guys, the timestamps will be pinned in the comments as well as the description box, along with all of the decks that I'm using. So definitely check that out. All right. But if you need to, you can pause this video here to finish focusing on the cards. I'm super excited. So I'm going to get started. I will see you at your pile selection. Let's go. All right. For those of you that selected pile number 1, group number 1 with the lithium quartz, card 33, this is your month ahead predictions. Okay. So jumping right into the reading, I wanted to open the booklet and just get like the key meaning or the key qualities of this particular crystal. because I've never really worked with lithium quartz. I don't think I have any. I really don't. I know I have smoky quartz, clear quartz, but that's about it. So I'm just curious. So, and this, of course, connects it to your month ahead as well. So the essential meaning is harmoniousness, okay? Peacefulness, joyful interconnectedness. And so the little description here says, becoming still calms the activity in our heads and puts us back in touch with our bodies, our spirits, and the conscious universe. Lithium quartz appears with a reminder to get quiet and recognize that you have within you all that you need. Where was I at? Jeez. Lithium quartz spirit appears with a reminder to get quiet and recognize that you have within you all that you need. You just need to amplify some of the qualities that can bring you a sense of joy and fulfillment by giving them quiet, calm attention. Overstimulation can be distracting, so refresh yourself with some time spent in or around nature or nature's creatures, whether it is a furry, warm animal or a pond with fish swimming happily. Retrain your senses to recognize that all is well when you are tuned into the rhythms of the earth and aware of the interconnectedness. The water in the sky, yourself and the ground beneath your feet, the breeze and the birds flying from tree to tree. Turn your face to the sun, recognizing that just as you drink in its rays, you are always drinking in the pure joy and love available to you from the conscious universe. Today is a day for experiencing peacefulness, harmony, and happiness. Wow. Wow. So that could, be some beautiful guidance and powerful advice for all of the group one viewers going into your month ahead, honestly, especially if you have been super overwhelmed, overstimulated, like chaos energy. Like I'm thinking of the episode of SpongeBob where it's like in his brain and then there's a bunch of versions of him running around his brain like crazy and there's things on fire and file cabinets and stuff like that, dealing with a lot of stress. So I feel like for the group one viewers, if you have been feeling very stressed, overwhelmed, exhausted, fatigued, burnt out, possibly getting your hands on some lithium quartz. Honestly, smoky quartz will do too, but if you can find this, definitely grab some because it's calling out to you right now. But even if you don't, purchase the crystal or start connecting with this crystal, just doing things like the booklet said, like, going outside and practicing your mindfulness and connecting and just realizing that you are in tune with this beautiful, divine, expansive universe, just tapping in to ground and center. Okay. 33 is 6 energy. 6 is associated with the planet Venus. And Venus is all about beauty, joy, love, relationships, finances, even. Okay. Venus is very aesthetically pleasing, very just eye catching. Okay. Venus is currently retrograde. So just getting those areas of your life more in balance as well. But let's see here. Spirit, please connect me with all of the viewers that will be selecting pile 1, group number 1. Spirit, connect me with the viewers that will be fast forwarding to pile 1's timestamp. September 2023. What's coming their way? What can they expect? What can they look out for? Group 1, September. Okay. 5 of Pentacles coming through in the reverse position. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Head ass. Okay. Knight of Cups in the reverse position. All right. Okay. Dang, we have that King of Cups. And this card was definitely popping through in the pre-shuffle. Okay. Group number 1 for September 2023. What's coming their way? What can they expect? Blast from the past. Okay. All this retrograde energy. Go on. Okay. And then we do have the Two of Wigs. Okay. The Two of Wands. Back of your deck, overall message, overall theme and energy for your month ahead is the Wheel of Mother freaking Fortune. This is good. All right. The Wheel of Fortune talks about a positive, expansive change and shift in your reality for the better. Okay. So, Jupiter energy can definitely be associated with your finances. I know that Jupiter is currently in the sign of Taurus now. Okay, so this is a really powerful time to secure the bag, get the bag organized, get things in order, attract that abundance. So for you, the month of September, I do see that there's potential for your finances, your revenue that you're generating to increase. Okay, or there could be something that occurs with your career, your line of work, where there is an amplified boost, whether this is a raise, whether this is a promotion. I'm also getting a very specific channeled message, but for one of the group one or a few of the group one viewers, I do feel like there could be like a pregnancy announcement, maybe from you, you're announcing it to other people, or this could be like family. I'm hearing distant family or distant friends, or close family, close friends too, but with the sun in the reverses could be distant. Okay. But there could be like some really, really, really dope announcements. So even if you're not announcing a pregnancy, I feel like somebody that you're kind of close to, or you were close with this person, might be announcing something really big. And I see people coming together and celebrating. Okay. Something really beautiful coming through. You could also be launching something, like launching a business or launching something new, and I see people coming in and supporting you here, so that's awesome. I do see it's like, honestly, for you, the month of September, group one, you're shifting into a new season. Okay, it's dope though, because fall is approaching too. So but in your life in general, it's like a new season of your show is starting. So new characters, new backdrops, new destinations. Okay, that kind of thing. This is what it's making me feel. I'm also getting like with your appearance, there could also be, something new, changing up your appearance, or, buying a few new outfits, changing your wardrobe, changing your hair, doing something that's going to definitely stand out. And I see compliments coming to you from that here. So let's get into the spread here. So I'm going to put your back of the deck energy right over here, looking real cute. Okay. So for group number one, your month ahead. So I definitely do see with this Knight of Cups in the reverse position, this could be you like protecting your energy a little bit more. This is giving like, what is it? Attract, not chase. So for you, it's like you're gonna be shifting out of a chasing mentality, and you're going to be shifting into, I'm going to attract these good things, I'm going to attract this money, I'm going to attract these opportunities, I'm not going to chase it. Because the Knight of Cups comes through, and they're offering something. They're coming in like, hey, do you want to do this? Hey, let me offer you this. But in reserve, this offer isn't coming through. I do feel like this could also be like, if you're expecting to hear back from something or someone the month of September, it might not come through, honestly. There might be a change of plans. I do see that. I do see that there could potentially be a change of some sort of plan. So maybe like this was, you planned this out months prior or weeks prior. And then when it gets close to the event or close to whatever this is, change of plans, with all this Mercury retrograde and these delays and stuff like that, this is very possible. So I will say Spirit wants you to just be able to adapt, with the Ace of Swords, be able to adapt and think on the fly the month of September. So that just means like, on demand. There's a change in direction, it's cool, let me just breathe real quick, let me think about this, and then I'm going to take action. So there could definitely be like a spontaneous last minute change of plans, but it's going to go well for you. I also do see a lot of energy of children. So for some of you, your child could be celebrating their first birthday, second birthday, or a birthday. Um, some of you guys are like working with kids more, connecting more with kids, okay, or just bonding more with your children. And also, just in general, with the King of Cups, I feel like for you, the month of September is going to be emotionally fulfilling. I feel like the actions that you are taking, the motives and all of the energy that you're putting out into the universe, it's very emotionally driven. Like it's very fulfilling for you emotionally. You feel connected with what you're putting out, connected with the work that you're doing. I also do see, you maybe even connecting and healing your inner child a little bit while you are working with children or being around your nieces, your nephews, or your own children here. There is a very gentle and relaxing energy to your month ahead. I do see that. You could also be running into old friends. Like this is giving me like running into the sandbox friends, okay? The friends that you grow up with, okay? The friends that you went to elementary school with type stuff. The Six of Cups could also be about past lovers, reconnecting, rekindling, resparking a flame with the past love that you are definitely emotionally connected with. That's really good. Okay. I see good energy around that. And again, I just keep hearing you are receiving, like you're attracting, you're not chasing. So that's your word of advice. Like if you've been struggling, with finances or struggling with getting gigs or opportunities or what have you, shift the mindset because the Ace of Swords is all about a fresh new outlook. This is a new way of thinking, a new way of viewing things, a new way of speaking. That's going to bring this positive shift with the Wheel of Fortune here. So I do see you guys, group number one, I see you coming out of financial blockages. I see you coming out of financial hardships. If you've been going through a slow patch with your work, whether you're self-employed or, you work for a company or what have you, I see you coming out of a stagnant energy or a stagnant time. All right. So if you've been, recently you've been short on, bills or short on certain things like that, I do see you overcoming that. Also, it's a sense of if you have been feeling just alone, like physically not having, support or friends or, genuine people around you. I do see you reconnecting, like linking up with people that are genuine, people that you have history with. Some of you guys may have moved away from all of your people, and in the month of September you're coming back, you're popping up, and there's just all this unconditional beautiful love and re getting to know people that you walked away from here. So there's an aspect of September being something that's going to respark and reunite this beautiful light into your eyes. Okay, so if things have been dull, if things have been stressful, if things have been lonely, there's a big shift that's coming in. And I do see genuine help and support, and you just being around people that make you feel heard and make you feel better, honestly. So yeah, because the Five of Pentacles is also making me feel like somebody that's lost and alone, and they really need a companion. They need somebody to come in and help, and I feel like that's coming in for you. So if you have been struggling dealing with any sort of hardship like that, I definitely strongly feel like there's going to be help coming to you. Okay, so let's see. Some of you guys might also be tapping into some form of artistic creative expression. You could actually be getting back into painting, drawing, making jewelry, playing an instrument, which is just funny because I got out the piano the other day and was just, vibing and playing the piano with my babies. So that's really cool. And that's also going to be very therapeutic and relaxing for you the month of September. I also just see in general for group one viewers, I feel like you're going to have a new mindset, a new headspace, and that's going to attract an increase in good things coming to you. Honestly, you're changing so for example, you're shifting out of a, why does everything shitty happen to me mindset, and you're going into a more everything happens for a reason. I'm still up, I'm still breathing. That's still a blessing. I know things are about to get better type headspace, okay? Some of you, yes, water element is popping through. I didn't even get a chance to tell you what I was doing. I'm pulling cards now to see what astrological energies are going to be influencing your month ahead the most. And this is a jumping card. And I was literally just about to say, some of you guys might be able to have like a heart to heart, a very heartfelt, much needed therapy session, or even with whether it's with a therapist or whether it's with, your homegirl, your homeboy. Okay. But you're going to have like some sort of really beautiful, powerful heart to heart connecting conversation that is much needed. That's going to put you and the other person as well in just a better headspace. So I will say, if you have been feeling alone or just, like nobody understands, there's a sense where, that's going to be, you're shifting out of that in September. I do feel like you're going to be very, very, very much in tune with your emotions the month of September. Okay. I definitely do feel like this might be a more sensitive month. For some of you, there's like an anniversary in September that's very emotional for you. Whether this is like the anniversary, or it marks, it's like a day where somebody that you really loved passed on, or there's a day in September that's very sentimental to you. Okay, is what I'm seeing. But even if that's not, your particular message, you're going to be more inclined to, cry the month of September, or, just speak your truth, throat chakra, and just, say it with your chest, what's been bothering you, or what you would like to see happen next. Like, you're going to be very in tune with your emotions. You're also going to be very in tune and tapped into other people's emotions. People can't lie to you. You ask them what's wrong and they say, oh, I'm fine. And you're like, no, you're not. What's wrong? And like, you get them to open up. Okay. I feel like, your intuition is definitely going to be on point. So, Spirit wants you to know, Group One, going into this month ahead, trust your emotions, talk about your emotions, channel your emotions. So, maybe if you feel like you don't have, trustworthy people around you to talk to about what you're feeling, put it in a song, put it in poetry. And even if you're like, oh, I don't know how to do that, just try, and you'd be surprised what you create. Okay. Damn. So not only do you have earth, not only do you have water, you have earth. So, and this is dope because, water, it's an energy where, you get in those emotions, you can get lost, but you guys are also going to be tapped into your earth element, your grounded energy, your stability, your structure. Okay. So, there's potential for you guys to get a lot of work done the month of September, for you guys to get more organized. And again, this is that Five of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Group One, the month of September, you are going to be getting more stable financially. There's going to be steady income coming in for you here. I definitely feel like Spirit could be advising some of the Group One viewers to maybe do more research or educate yourself, or get some particular books that is in alignment with what your financial goals are. So if you feel like you just have no financial control with spending or saving, maybe watch some YouTube videos as to how people that were once in your situation turned it around. Don't be afraid to ask for help, okay, when it comes to these matters. And then we have Saturn return age. So Saturn return energy can bring big changes in our reality, but it's much needed. So I feel like some of you guys, the month of September, you might come to a realization that certain things that you thought you wanted for yourself is no longer resonating with you, and that's okay. So I'm definitely seeing a message for Group One viewers. Do not be afraid to change things up. Don't be afraid to change the direction in which your boat is going. You feel me? Don't ever feel like you have to be stuck just because you've spent a lot of time or spent a lot of money there. It's something that Spirit is communicating. There's a sense of growth. I definitely see whatever hardships that you have gone through, you're definitely not going to, be bitter about it and just like, huh, why is this happening? Like, I don't deserve this. You have the mindset of, it happened. I made that mistake, but you know what? I've learned from it. I'm not going to do it again. And I've grown from it. I respect that particular stage of my life. And you can even teach and educate other people that may go through it in the future. You know what I'm saying? But there's a big element of just growth around you guys the month of September. Some of you guys might also be reconnecting or getting back into communication with your father. A father that's distant from you, or you don't really talk with them. You might hear a message from them, or another family member might relay a message to you from your father. Some of you guys might also be opening up and having heart-to-heart conversations about your relationship with your father, or men in general as well. Okay. I feel like you guys are going to be building a routine. And this is just also advice, you guys need a steady routine, getting evening routine down pack where you're doing the same thing every single day, especially if you have kids. I feel like you guys are going to be working on bringing more structure and routine that's going to bring more balance into your life. You being less stressed. Okay. So I do see less stress around you, especially with lithium quartz being about relaxation and oneness and connectedness. So yeah, I do see if you've been stressed and burnt out, you're gonna have a new outlook. I feel like you're gonna have a much needed reunion with somebody, as I'm pulling caring connection. So some of you guys definitely might be reconnecting with an old best friend, an old lover, an old somebody that you were definitely Six of Cups caring connections connected with. And it's definitely going to just bring this spark back into your eyes, bring this joy back. Like, whoo, okay. Some of you guys also are going to be just planning your future. I do feel Spirit wants you to know the plans that you make, okay? The game plans, the scripts that you make, or whatever you do, the calendars that you plan in advance, this is setting you up for success, and your future self is going to thank you. It's like you guys need to get back into planning, get back into journaling, get a huge whiteboard and get your life organized. And maybe some of you guys are already doing that, and if not, this is your sign. All right, we do have the third chakra, which this is your solar plexus, Archangel Chamuel. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, but the solar plexus is about our personal power, our decision-making skills. This is our self-esteem as well. So these are all going to be themes for you the month of September. This particular archangel could be coming through, reaching out to you. Spirit, what can group 1 viewers expect the month ahead? Okay. What can they expect? What can they look out for? Okay, a storm warning. What's that about? A thinking woman. Okay. Yeah, you see how she has a notebook here? So it's like, just really get organized. There's a humongous need to get organized and to start putting your thoughts on paper. And that's going to be the key to your success here. And that's going to make sure that you don't, continue to just have this humongous tornado or this humongous whirlwind of chaos happening in your life. Some of you need to get like a financial planner book, and start really documenting pen and paper what you're spending, where all your money is going, and that can actually help you save some money too, is what Spirit is saying. What else is coming their way? I see Angel of Balance. So yeah, for you guys, I definitely do see the month of September is about getting your life back into balance. There could even be like a big decision. Yeah, there's going to be a decision that you're going to need to make too. And I feel like this decision could be about this particular person that is going to reach out to you to reconnect. Like, are you going to choose to engage, or are you not? So that's completely up to you. But with this solar plexus, this is about, decisiveness and trusting your gut and what it is that you are wanting to do. All right. options. So healer of ages, and then we have journey. Yeah, I see you guys embarking on a new beginning. I see you guys like super, yeah, and the sun. Wow. So this is actually going to be a really good month for you here. Again, I see aspects of you connecting with your inner child, you having more fun. I definitely feel like spirit is wanting you to wear more yellow. Okay, wear more yellow, eat more yellow foods, maybe paint your nails yellow if you paint your nails. Okay. Wow, that's beautiful. Connecting with nature more. A sunbathing. Okay, letting the sun caress your crown chakra, caress your hair. All right. These are just some themes here. And then with the journey, some of you guys could be traveling or traveling to see someone, or somebody's traveling to see you. But yeah, some of you guys are also going to be opening up a new stream of income, or, allowing more abundance to flow into your home. This is a very specific message. Some of you guys need to cleanse your front door, buy your front door, your entryway, cleanse it, clear the space, and bless your entryway for money and prosperity to come through that door, baby. Okay. First of the month ritual. And then we do have a man holding a heart. So there could definitely be somebody, a man or a masculine energy that has your mother freaking heart, that is going to be popping up. Okay, so you know the vibes here, giving you a lot of appreciation, words of affirmation. So I do want to dive a little bit deeper, because you guys, you know the vibes. Okay. Spirits, some themes. What can group one expect the month of September? Okay, what's coming their way? What can they expect? What can they look out for the month of September? We have the Firebird, purification, to throw off ballast, eliminate emotional baggage, transformation, resurrection, power, strength, fearless, regeneration. So there could definitely be somebody popping up like, you thought this was over. Hello, let me confess these feelings to you here, wanting to resurrect this connection, or I heard correction. So maybe they're wanting to correct, something that they did, okay, or make up for something. But either way, just in general, for all group number one viewers, there's an element of you rising back up after going through some hardships, and you're like, damn, I made it through. I made it through the struggle. Okay. And again, I do see with the Firebird, you could really be doing something to change your hair or your appearance, your wardrobe. Something about your appearance is changing. Some of you guys are going to be working out more. Changes with your body are going to be taking place, or maybe even internally. Okay. We have my best friend. This came through earlier, and this is confirming it. To trust and confide into somebody, to find or offer support, solace and protection, friends for life, a sheltered childhood to protect a child. Some of you guys are going to be linking up with your first love or your childhood crush, or linking up with an old best friend. Okay. But either way, the tarot said it, and now Oracle's saying it. So somebody's going to confide in you, or you're going to confide in somebody, and it's going to be so much needed. All right. So much needed. Also, if you have children, pay extra attention to your children and what your children are talking to you about. Okay, because this card says to protect a child. So some of you guys, if you do have kids, you're focusing on protecting your child from any sort of harm or sickness and things of that sort. But pay attention to your children if you do have children, okay, because they could be going through some big, maybe they're starting school or something, changing something. So they're going through some things, okay? So just pay extra attention to them. That's not going to be for all of you. And then we have the trapped butterfly, group one, end of a transformation to reach a target, finishing straight, successful ending, unfolding of personality and beauty, personal blooming development. So you guys are going to grow. I feel like for you guys, wow, you're definitely going to be focusing on self-care, self-love, just healing vibes. And then you have enchanted summer, enjoyment of life, easiness, public spirit, social ability, activities, togetherness, new acquaintanceships, waters, healthy lifestyle, vacation time. So again, focusing on better health, doing things that brings you joy. Okay. I feel like you guys are going to be cutting something out that has been bothering you, or just reducing the quality of your life too. Some of you guys might be actually going on a vacation or planning a vacation in the future. Very social, okay? Very busy, but fun. All right, so let's wind down this reading. Spirit, any other additional messages and information about Group 1, the month of September 2023? Themes, energy around Group 1 viewers the month ahead. What can they expect? Okay. We have the air. Somebody is coming in and shooting their mother freaking shot at you. The arrow master hitting the mark, intention, detachment. And so this is also for you just in general. I feel, when it comes to you getting out of that Five of Pentacles in reverse, right? Okay. So when you're getting out of that Five of Pentacles, getting out of these blockages that you've been dealing with financially or just in general, set the intention and detach. Okay. Put it out there and detach. I know that spirit got me. Okay. I know that it's going to come through. Put the petition out there, do the ritual, do whatever, put it out there. So mote it be, it is done. And that's why Mary had a little lamb. All right. So you're not chasing it. So you don't do your ritual and then start panicking. Did I not do it right? What if it doesn't come through? Should I do this? Like, no, you're adding fear to the manifestation. No, we put the manifestation out there and we tap into the sun energy. We put the manifestation out there and we just trust because we know it's going to be good. You know what I'm saying? And anytime that you start to doubt your manifestation abilities, go ahead and just do some inner reflection and look at all the stuff that you've manifested before. For real. Because I can guarantee there's a lot in your reality right now that was once a wish. Okay. So getting in the attracting vibration and out of the chasing vibration. Okay. And then you also do have the High Lady of love and compassion. What is this? What does it say? Reverence, kindness, consideration. Yeah, there's going to be people just showing you love. I feel like all of the love, the acts of kindness, the consideration that you put out into the universe is definitely going to be reflected back to you in September. And then we have the Sun Dancers, joyful activity, celebration of life and abundance. Some of you guys could definitely be going to some sort of get together, some sort of party, birthday party, anniversary, something very beautiful with family. Okay, some of you guys might also be receiving a really beautiful gift or multiple gifts the month of September. This is going to be a very beautiful month for you guys. All right, so anything else, Spirit? Can we get any final advice? Any final advice? What deck are we going to use? I didn't even plan it through. Bless. Let me see. Okay. Girl, bye. All right. So, all right. The advice that group number 1 would benefit the most for September 2023. What is the advice that group 1 would benefit from the most? We have, 2 cards came out. Self-love. Now is the time to love, nurture, and heal yourself. This month, self-love is not simply a state of mind about feeling good. It's a state of appreciation for yourself that grows and matures from actions you take to support your body, mind, and soul. And then we have believe, the force that works through your soul, determining what's possible or impossible, the difference between success over failure, and above all, who you are is the power of your belief. So again, with manifesting, I feel like a manifestation of yours is going to come through group number 1, but you have to believe, you have to detach. And then we do also have ancestral wisdom and a father's love coming through. So I do feel like there's an energy of a father that's coming through wanting to give a message. It could be his death anniversary this month coming through, and he's wanting you to know that he's going to be present. He is around you here. Okay. Or even if your father still is alive, but he's distant from you, I do feel like he might be pulling on your energy this month. But we have ancestral wisdom. We are your ancestors and we love you. We walked the earth many years before you. We ask at this point in time to learn and grow from our past experiences. You are our legacy, and we will keep on helping you as we continue to evolve here in the spirit world. Okay, so That, my friends, is what's coming your way the month of September. All right. If this resonated with you and this made sense, you would like to let me know, comment down below. Okay. Also, be sure to give this video a big fat thumbs up. It lets me know that you guys want to see more. And if you're interested in booking a personal private reading with me, you can check out the description box and we can get something set up. But I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next group. Let's get it. Let's go. All right, getting right into it. For those of you that selected pile number 2, group 2 here with orange calcite, card number 40. This month is going to be spicy. All right. Out of all of the crystals, this is the spiciest one. I love this crystal. It's so powerful. It's so beautiful. Sacral chakra come through. So I do feel like you guys are definitely going to be tapping into your creativity more, your self-love, your pleasures, your sensuality, your sexuality, the month of mother freaking September. It's just going to be a vibe. I feel also just your energies are going to be high. I do feel like you guys are going to be in a headspace where it's like, you know, you're going to make the most out of whatever happens. All right. It's just like, don't come around me with that weird energy. I'm vibing over here, boo. All right. I'm vibing on the beat. Okay. I'll do what I did for the last group. I did read them the little description of the crystal because, you know, if this really resonates with you and you don't have any orange calcite, maybe you can pick some up because it's calling out to you. Okay. All right. Orange calcite, the essential meaning, creativity, the pleasure of birthing something new, sensuality and sexuality. And I knew that because this crystal is very much so spicy. I misplaced it, but I have a piece of orange calcite and it's literally shaped like a bar of soap. It looks like a bar of soap. And when I tell you that I love that crystal and I, you know, like to, since it looks like a bar of soap, I just take it and I just sweep my whole body with it, you know, absorb any of that weird stagnant energy and keep it pushing. I love orange calcite, but the message says the creative force of the conscious universe flows through you, and this is a fertile time for you as you feel your connection to the source of all inventiveness. Right now, your ability to channel creativity and birth something new is exceptional, okay? Orange calcite's message is to fully inhabit the role of artist and co-creator. For you are the creative type right now. Being playful as you exercise your imagination will help you recognize what you want to co-create and how you might take action towards fulfilling your deepest desires. Spicy. Okay. As you begin to craft something new, you will feel inspired and filled with optimism because the conscious universe is actually coming through you to express itself. You are both created and the co-creator. An expression of the conscious universe, the one who expresses its creativity. Okay, wow. Fulfillment, purpose, and joy are the gifts you receive when you become a clear channel for the artistry of the conscious universe. Okay, so just a little bit about this crystal, okay, and the energy that's going to be around you. So you guys are definitely going to be in your creative energy, easily able to create, easily able to turn nothing into something, manifesting like wildfire. So this could also be like a little warning. Okay, be careful what you focus on, where your energy goes, it grows. Okay, 9 of Cups. She's blowing out the cake, blowing out the candles, making a wish. Okay, so be mindful what you're speaking, be mindful what you're putting out there, whether it's lack, whether it's abundance, it's going to come back to you. I just flipped to the Ace of Wands and they're definitely conjuring up some magic. Okay, so shoot your shot. Group 2, this is the month to shoot your shot. This is the month to ask for what it is that you want, and you'd be surprised what comes through. All right, it could be some of you guys' birthday this month, so happy birthday. Shout out to the Virgos and the Libras, okay? So let's see. All right, Spirit, what is the overall energy around Group 2 viewers the month of September? What do we got? We have Temperance. Purple and orange are heavy around you. So purple is that crown chakra. So you guys are definitely going to be connected with your spiritual team. You guys are going to be receiving signs and omens from the universe, and you are going to be interpreting them and using them to your advantage when it comes to your manifestations, your goals. I feel like financially for you guys with the Temperance, y'all are going to be in a position where if you wanted to, you could be fine dining, okay? Luxury living, okay? But also with this money and this abundance that's coming in, especially with all this retrograde energy, just make sure that you're being mindful of, overspending or overindulging and stuff like that. Moderation. All right, so there is a message of moderation, but I see a lot of abundance around you. I see that the month of September for group 2 is honestly you reaping the rewards of all of your hard work, which is super awesome. So it's like y'all locked, I'm hearing like y'all locked down, y'all got really serious, y'all got really focused, and that went a long way for you. Okay, I feel like there's a celebration. There's a big celebration that's coming through for group 2 the month of September. I feel like something that you've been patiently waiting for, like you've been waiting, like when is it going to happen? When is it going to launch? It's happening. You're going to get the green light. And there's a need for celebration. All right. Wow. Okay. Spirit. Group 2, connect me with all the viewers that will be fast forwarding to pile 2's timestamp. All right, we have the 10 of Swords for the month of September. What are the themes, energies, vibrations? All right, we have Judgment. Yeah, it's like you guys are locking down on something and you're being like very, very, very devoted to something. And that's going to get you these manifestations. The Fool, the 9 of Swords coming through. We have the 6 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, and we have the 7. Yeah. What's this 9 of Swords? Okay. So let's get it. The last group got the 6 of Cups. Okay. You got the 6 of Cups. Past energies are going to be resurfacing. I do see that. And for you, it's more so not like a past person, but it could just be like past, something like how do I explain it? It's like old, unfinished, okay? Unfinished projects, or, like something that you put off that's really tedious. And you're like, oh, I don't even want to deal with this right now, but you have to like get it done. Okay. So we'll start with this, the obvious. We have 9 of Swords, okay, which is anxiety, fear, overthinking, being in your head. And this is not a fun energy. And I feel like some of you guys might be dealing with matters when it comes to the family that are stressing you out. So, this could be the energy of like a particular family member that's sick or not well. And, that's putting a lot on you, wondering if they're okay, how they're doing, that kind of thing here. I do see anxiety around family. Okay. This could be a particular family member or just a situation going on with family or the family home. So I am seeing that's coming through. Let me just pull one other card as to how that's going to go for this. How is that going to go? Okay. Yeah. I see with the 5 of Wands in the reverse position, and you have the Hermit. People keep getting this card combo, and this is like protecting your energy, retreating from conflict, retreating from argumentative people, retreating from somebody that's really stuck in ego and somebody that's refusing to see anybody else's point of view or perspective. Don't overexert your energy stressing about a mother freaker that is so dead set on being right. Okay. So I do see you retreating and just choosing not to entertain family drama or drama with a particular family member. So good for you. I'm also seeing the month of, and I will say the month of September, if there is a particular family, whether this is, close family, distant family, in-law situation, there's some aspect of that where there's drama, there's conflict. And I definitely do see that spirits like Protect your energy. Don't even go back and forth with this person because you will just get your energy zapped. Okay. And I feel like your energy definitely, it needs to be focused on other things here. We have 0, which is creation, the Fool. All right. So I do see you walking into new beginnings. There could be an investment. Okay. So for some of you guys, group number 2, if you have been considering investing into something, investing into yourself, purchasing a course, investing into your look, just some examples, this would be beneficial for you. Some of you guys might be starting a new school, starting a new semester, just new beginnings here. And I feel like you're going to be meeting some new people, some interesting new people here too. Some of you guys, the month of September, you might be put in a position where a family member is asking you for help, okay? Or a family member might be trying to make you feel bad because you're no longer helping them after disrespect. But again, the advice with the 5 of Wands and the Hermit, it's like protect your energy from this. This is a situation where, nobody is going to win this, okay? So there's that, but somebody could be coming through asking you for help or assistance because they know that you're in a place in life where you are, very secure, very stable. Even if you're not, they view you as that you are. Okay. So we do have the 4 of Cups here, which traditionally the 4 of Cups can be looked at as boredom or just feeling like something is missing or ungrateful or just like not fully being mindful of what you already have, So I do feel like Spirit is wanting you to just remember that message. I do feel, there could be an energy where Spirit's just reminding you to, say your gratitude and, things could always be worse. Like that's a headspace. I think that's something that we talked about earlier. Like that's your headspace. Like, I'm alive, I'm living, even though there's some heaviness that's going on, it could be worse. We could be in a way worse situation. So I'm just grateful that these are the circumstances. And that vibration and that headspace is really going to, just be the icing on the cake with the Temperance here. I do see that. Okay. The Judgment card, this is you being devoted. And I feel like this is, I said locked in. Like when you get locked in on something, you get very focused. Like you focus your attention on what it is that you want and you just go after it. You pounce on it like a jaguar, like a cheetah. So you guys are vowing to yourself or to somebody or something like, this is what I want. I'm sure of it and I'm going to get it. All right. I also do see you guys connecting more with your faith, your spirituality. Some of you guys might be, getting the candles back out, getting the altars dusted off and just getting back into your routine, getting back into your flow. And that's also going to, I just see for you guys, group 2, the month of September, there's just a lot that you've got going on that's setting you up for success is what I feel. And I get really happy to say that because you're setting yourself up for success. And with this family situation, try your best not to let this, lower your vibration to the point where you get depressed and you get in that space where you're laying in bed and you have no drive and no motivation, because it can happen. Okay. So, stay busy, book yourself that gym membership, go out for a walk, go out for a run, move the energy. Orange calcite, this is active energy. Okay. And I see, you're no longer going to be choosing to battle something. Okay. This situation, this conflict, you're like, I'm done. I'm over it. She just did a burning bowl releasing ritual. She threw it into the fire and she's like, I surrender it. Okay. This is no longer my problem to deal with. Okay. So this could even be like you doing a ritual around something that's been stressing you out, whether this is bills or finances or a person or a situation, throwing it into the fire and just choosing to, start fresh, start new. Okay. So yeah, you have the 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords, but for me, this 10 of Swords is very positive because she's releasing it. She's like, this will eat me up if I let it, and I can't. I've got stuff to do. I've got goals. I've got, places to be, people to see. So this is also giving me the energy of like you guys, shifting yourself out of, depression, shifting yourself out of some hard times. Okay. You guys are really working on yourself with that 8 of Pentacles, really, really, really working on yourself. Okay. So let's dive deeper. All right, Spirit, I'm getting ahead of myself. What are the astrological energies that are going to be influencing? I just see you having a really good, yup. Whoop, there it is. I was saying it. I see you guys just having a really good month. This is going to be a good month for you financially. For those of you that have your own business, expect the sales to be busting, zooming out the roof. All right. If you work, for a company or a corporation, there's some sort of boost, there's some sort of reward, there's some sort of increase that's coming through for you. Grand Trine blessings. This is also just being blessed up from a stranger, somebody paying for your meal. All right, this is just being blessed up, being at the right place at the right time. This is good karma. This is good effort. This is your previous past good energy being reflected back onto you. This is also you being devoted to yourself, and that devotion is being reflected back to you from the mother freaking universe the month of September. I love it here. Okay. I love it here. Okay. That's awesome. We have the Black Moon Lilith. And as we're talking about connecting with your sexuality, your divine sensuality, embracing those shadow-like dark aspects of yourself. Some of you guys might be connecting more with the dark feminine energy. Within yourself, like not shaming yourself for, enjoying sex, or not shaming yourself for, dressing how you want to dress and expressing yourself the way that you want to express yourself. This is giving be unapologetically you and not sorry for it. Living your life despite judgment of other people. Yeah, we have the first house. Some of you guys are about to see like a big glow up with your body, with your appearance. Okay, some of you guys, like your sex appeal is about to be boosted. Like you guys have been really working on yourself, working on your body, and it's showing. Your self-esteem is boosted, okay? It's giving you are that girl, that dude, okay? So, and people are going to be noticing too. That's the thing. That's the tea. People around you too are going to be noticing like, dang, you look good. Or have you seen so-and-so? Some of you guys, Jupiter return. What's going on? So financially, this is going to be a really good month for you. What you choose to invest in will come back around. Okay, will come back around. The Jupiter return is where it's very easy for you to make come ups. It's very easy for blessings to come in and increase. Okay, so dang. Dang. Okay, yeah, this is really dope. Some of you guys might be, eating healthier too, working out more. Y'all are starting to see those results, so that's amplifying the energy too. Okay. Black Moon Lilith, some of you guys are also just connecting more with your spiritual side too, despite what other people's beliefs or viewpoints around you are. Okay, and as we see the 7th chakra, crown chakra, Archangel Uriel. Okay, so you guys are definitely going to be connecting more with the psychic realm, connecting more with your psychic abilities. We have financial constraints in the reverse position, card 13. And 13 is a karmic number. So I feel like you guys are going to be releasing karmic financial debt that you've been dealing with as well, which is awesome. But if you have been dealing with financial blockages, with this Jupiter return right under it, there's going to be an increase in your bank account, okay? So just be mindful, make sure that you are saving, not spending all of it is what Spirit wants you to know. Be patient with your money. All right. Don't rush it out of your pockets neither. Okay. Be patient with it. All right. I also feel like your patience might be tested the month of September as well, especially with this family situation. Your patience might definitely be tested. And, you really might be tempted to put your hands on somebody with that 5 of Wands in the reverse position, but don't do it, because for one, they're not worth it. And for two, well, you've got stuff to lose. All right. You're grown, boo. We can't be doing that. All right. Emotionally mature people, we got to use the words, not the hands. Okay. And that's medicine for you. And that's something that you're working through. And I feel like you will be able to do that. But somebody really might try you. I'm going to be very real and honest with you. We have the Magician and the Mirror. So yeah, this is you manifesting like crazy. I feel like you're manifesting for sure. All right. Dang. We have the Archangel Metatron, sixth chakra, came in the reverse position. So there could be a need for you to unblock your third eye chakra or cleanse your third eye chakra, especially, overstimulation, okay? Or just consuming a lot of social media, consuming a lot of other people's energy, picking up other people's energy, feeling their energy. You could be, needing to cleanse, okay? So you can really be tapped into all that's around you. Archangel Metatron could be wanting to communicate with you and send you spiritual knowledge as well and wisdom, helping you with your manifestations. All right. I also feel like for those of you that are in school or have schoolwork and things of that sort, I feel like you will be doing good academically as well. All right. And then we do have a contract in the reverse position. Yeah. Do not sign any contracts when it comes to like financial things or financing something. Be wary, be careful. Do not sign any contracts the month of September. Wait it out. Some of you guys might have to negotiate your way out of a contract that is not good for you. So, however that works. And then we have caring connections in the reverse position and journey. Okay. So when it comes to certain connections and you feel like, it's one-sided or, somebody really doesn't care about you, trust how you're feeling, to be real. All right. But let's dive a little bit deeper. All right, Spirit, can we please get more specific messages? What exactly can group 2, Orange Calcite, what can group 2 expect to come their way the month of September? Okay, the Hourglass, Caution card, clock is ticking, waste of time, vain waiting, senselessness, pointlessness, unsuccessfulness. Okay, so there could be something that Spirit is wanting you to just make sure that you're not procrastinating, make sure that you're not wasting your time. Just be mindful of how you spend your time the month of September. We also have Land of Milk and Honey, overabundance, bliss, pleasure, prosperity, wish fulfillment, Joker card, longing for improvement, delicacies. Yeah, and I was feeling that earlier. Just make sure that you're not overindulging too, because I definitely feel like financially this will be an amazing, humongously amazing month for you guys. So just make sure that, you're being responsible and being smart with all of this abundance and not just blowing through it. Path of poison, sweet poison, cannot resist. Taking a risk consciously, loss of reality, addiction, obsession, alcohol, pills, intoxicants. Okay, intoxicants. Why can I not talk today? So yeah, just be mindful of that. Okay, especially for those of you that indulge in certain substances. Making sure that you're not spending all of your time using these substances and you're not getting other things done. Some of you guys might be choosing to take a tolerance break so that way you can get your focus right, so you can get things in order, and that would be very beneficial for you. Also, those of you guys, you might be tempted to overindulge on sweets or certain foods that might not benefit your body, certain ways. So just be mindful of that. Moderation is what Spirit is saying. We have the Prison of Glass, bashfulness, prejudices, being watched, stalked, feeling unprotected, alone, sitting in a glass house, childhood trauma, restrictions, and my best friend. To trust and confide in somebody, to find, offer support, solace and protection, friends for life, shelter, childhood, to protect a child. Okay. So, wow, this message came through for the last group. So if you do have children, just make sure that you're checking on your kids. Make sure that you are, asking them about their day, talking with them as they're going through these big changes. Okay. But also this card is representing you being able to confide into somebody about how you've been feeling or things that you've gone through, things that you went through as a child as well. Maybe you're starting to realize why you turn to certain substances, to cope with childhood trauma or certain things that you've gone through, having an overindulgent, addictive personality. So these are just things that might come to the surface, especially with Black Moon Lilith here, facing our shadow, because connecting with the dark feminine isn't just, wearing dark makeup and seductive clothing. It's also about honoring our shadow side and tapping into why we are the way that we are, okay? The patterns that we're in. So Yeah, I would say, and also, there could be like an old friend or an old lover that does certain substances, and when you get around them, it's very tempting to do those things, whether it's drinking, whether it's gossiping, whether it's whatever. Okay, so you might just be protecting your energy from this person. I do feel like people might be watching you. Okay. Again, with the first house, you're very like in this attractive energy. People just have their eyes on you. So I would say be mindful what you're posting because people are watching and people are minding your business. Okay. So just be mindful of that. Okay. What does the month of mother freaking September have in store for group 2? All right. So you guys have the Lady of the Gift, generosity, receiving, withholding. Yeah. So you guys are definitely going to be receiving a lot of compliments, receiving a lot of good energy, receiving a lot of blessings, gifts. Okay. Cash back too. Like you guys are just in this energy. We have assistance, control, the Horse King. So somebody might be coming in to offer you assistance, or again, somebody might be coming in to ask for your assistance because you are very generous and you're in a place of abundance. Okay. Yeah. Somebody's going to be asking for help. So this could be you asking for help. And I feel like if you do need to ask for help for something, they're going to say yes. You're going to get help. Okay. But for a lot of you, this is other people around you asking for help. Okay. The keeper of the scales, fairness and balance. So for you, the month ahead is about getting your life in order. Do not be afraid to ask for help, to ask for assistance. Don't feel like you have to do everything all at once. And, something that's going to benefit you guys is creativity, vastness, connecting with the cosmos, doing things that help you tap more into your creativity is really going to help you the month ahead. Okay. So winding down your reading. Okay. Any other energies? All right. Any other energies for the month of September? What can group 2 expect? What can they look out for the month of September, Spirit? Victory. Okay, so there is going to be a sense of victory, a sense of accomplishment, finally completing something. Card 22, there's a lot of balance here. So you could be really vibing with a Libra. You could be a Libra, but just in general, the yin and yang is about you honoring and embracing both your masculine and your feminine energy to create something so beautiful and so whole. So you guys are going to be taking action and you are also going to be nurturing and creating as well the month of September. So there's a lot of possibilities. There's endless possibilities for you. So don't settle. Don't feel like you have to just go with the first option. This is advice for all group 2, however this resonates with you, but especially like if you're shopping for something, don't just rush into something, especially since it said do not sign contracts this month. Wait it out, okay? Because there could be something better. And we are in retrograde season. So just be careful of that. Test drive, weigh out all the options, do your research. Do not rush into any decision. Okay, we have the community card in the reverse position. And again, this was popping through earlier for you when I was shuffling in the reverse position. So, you could just be noticing, wanting to change, your circle, your community, who you're spending your time around. And there's nothing wrong with that. And then we have the Angel of Strength. I feel like you guys definitely need to tap into inner strength to resist temptations and resist, going back to certain things that really don't serve you. So just keep that in mind. I would say be mindful of that, pay attention to, the intuitive feelings that you get when you're around certain people as well. Okay. So group 2, we're going to go ahead and let's see. I'll pull final cards from this deck and then we'll pull you a final advice to get you through your month ahead. All right. What other energies? Any other energies coming through for group 2? All right. We have 3rd house, sentimental education. Your ability to grasp new ideas is greatly enhanced this month. Learn something new. Teach what you know. The third house is also siblings and neighbors. So some of you guys might have some beef with neighbors or siblings, okay, with that Five of Wands that came through in the reverse with that Ten of Pentacles. The month ahead, embrace your heart's desires. Your deepest hopes and wishes are coming true this month. Express gratitude for these answered prayers. And Pluto, ask your guides to help you through this transition. There are no real endings, only new beginnings, Pluto. And water, express gratitude came through earlier. Make sure you see the big picture. Your glass is not just half full, it's overflowing. Water, I second that emotion. Your emotions are awakening. Feel the full force of your compassion and empathy next month, okay, for September. And final advice from your guides to get you through the month ahead, okay, for group 2. What advice would they benefit the most from, Spirit? All right, soul power. Always remember, you are a soul that comes with a body, not a body that comes with a soul. Your soul is your true essence, and you have an unlimited supply of soul power at your command whenever you mother freaking need it. Okay, let go. Once you let go of the outcome, you will be able to release all of the emotional constraints that have held you back in the past. Trust in the higher good and guidance of spirit, as we have only your best intentions at heart and will do everything in our power to protect you. All right, y'all. Sorry about that. I had to see who the freak was pulling up, blasting some loud music. I don't know. But group 2, that was your reading, okay? So if this resonated with you and you would like to let me know, definitely comment down below. How so? Okay, also be sure to give this video a big fat thumbs up. It lets me know that you guys want to see more like so. I am going to go ahead and move on to the last but definitely not least group. Let's get it. Let's go. All right, last but definitely not least, connecting with group 3, the viewers that selected Mookaite Jasper, card 36. Let's go ahead and get into your month ahead predictions, okay, for September 2023. So all of the groups, I just went in and read the little description of the crystal, just in case you want to go out and get this crystal to work with it for your month ahead, or if you already have it, okay. But you definitely chose this crystal for a reason. Its energy was drawing you in for a reason. So let's learn about the Mookaite Jasper, okay? So the essential meaning is risk, adventure, new experiences, exploring unknown territory, claiming personal power. The seemingly safe road is not the one to take right now, for your soul is on a path of healing and wants you to experience fulfillment and joy. Mookaite Jasper Spirit is here to tell you that life is meant to be lived, so be adventurous now. Do not hold back to protect yourself from getting hurt, for this crystal has appeared to encourage you to take a leap, take a risk, and draw confidence from knowing you have the conscious universe as your ally. Let go of your worries and your old beliefs about the dragons that await if you dare to step out into the unknown. Risk taking is required now, and you are fully supported to say no to playing it safe. Wow. Mookaite Jasper's spirit message is that the adventure before you is one of discovery, and wondrous gifts await you. New ideas, new partners, new experiences, and possibilities for achieving what you desire. Be bold and venture forth. Damn, I was not expecting that. Mookaite, okay? I'm so goofy. I call my babies Mookaite. I'm like, come here, Mookaite. Come here. I said, I need to get this boy some Mookaite. I always call him some damn Mookaite, okay? And hello, being bold. That sounds like him. Okay, so that's just a little guidance and advice going into your month ahead. Shoot your shot, okay? Do what it is that you feel called to do. So let's get into your tarot group 3. Let's see. What is good? Okay, what is the overall energy, spirit, around group 3 viewers the month of September 2023? That Four of Wands is following you. So a lot of you guys are going to be spending more time at home. Some of you guys are, signing the lease or getting the keys to the new cribbo. Okay. Some of you guys are going to your childhood home. Okay. Your parents' home, spending more time with family, around loved ones. Okay. So that's something big that's coming through here, the Cribbo. Damn, Six of freaking Cups. Everybody's got Six of Cups today, blast from the past. So there could definitely be, you visiting your childhood home, the state you grew up in, you running into old friends that you went to elementary, middle school, and high school with, okay? There's an element of reconnecting, there's an element of nostalgia to this month ahead for group 3. Okay, some of you guys could definitely be running into old flings. All right, what does the month of September? I just seen 3:33 on the clock. Okay, heavy on the old fling. Okay, for group 3, the month of September, what's the overall energy? What's going to be taking place? Okay, we have that Knight of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse position. Okay, the Ace of Swords in reverse. We also have the Sun. Yeah, heavily focused on family, connecting with, there could be a family reunion for you guys the month of September, a family member's birthday, a baby shower, a get together. I definitely see some sort of celebration and coming together with family, spending around children, your childhood home, things of that sort. There definitely is an element of feeling comfortable around your company, feeling some of you guys might be having company, a housewarming party, housewarming gift, the surprise party. Okay, but I feel like the company that you keep, the people that are around you, the month of September, very genuine. There is unconditional love, there is a safeness here. Some of you guys could actually be getting into gardening the month of September, gardening, getting some herbs going. Some of you guys could also just be really focused on a particular project and putting a lot of your energy and time into this project. Okay. Some of you guys are like, I have no time for love. I have no time to catch feelings with this queen. Because I'm looking here. Look, I'm looking at this Knight of Pentacles. He's busy. He's working. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. He's on this card. And he's caked up with the girl. And this is in reverse position. So it's making me feel like, if there are people from your past popping up, like you really don't have the time. Like you're like, I don't have time to talk to you, Billy. What do you want? Wait. Wait. Okay. Like you're like, Billy, what do you want? I'm busy. No, but remember what Moonkite Jasper said. The card said, take some risk. So you'd be surprised. So I'd say like whoever from your past might be coming through. This doesn't have to be love. It could be like an old friend or whatever. You guys really might hit it off if you choose to link, okay? Or you choose to spend time with them, okay? Somebody, spirit guide said, you're so stubborn. How do you expect to, have, friends or love if you never, choose to get out the house? Get out the house. Say yes, okay? Anyways, what's this Ace of Swords in reverse about? What's this Queen of Pentacles in reverse about for group 3? We have the Six of Wands, excuse me. So you guys are going to be getting some sort of victory and success. Okay, something that you kind of gave up on is what I see, because Queen of Pentacles is about you nurturing your finances, nurturing the physical vessel, nurturing, all things in the material world. Okay, so nurturing your finances, nurturing your career, something that has to do with your career, your physical body, health goals, things of that sort. You kind of gave up on it, but you're gonna see results. You're gonna be like, oh shoot, that was working, let me go back to that. Okay, so yeah, don't give up so quick. I feel like you guys are, you maybe gave up on some sort of goal that you had, or you were just like, oh, this is taking too long. But then the month of September, you start to see some results, or something motivates you to get back to it. And then you get really focused. So the Ace of Swords in reverse could have been like, you were too quick to give up on something. So yeah, pay attention to that. You're like what you kind of gave up on or grew impatient about. Give that another try. Okay, you are going to be giving that another try. High Priestess. So you guys are also going to be connecting more with your spirituality. You're going to be connecting more with your psychic abilities. Also, just getting to know yourself more. The last group got this as well, like, shadow work and getting to know yourself on a deeper level. We also do have that Wheel of Fortune. So, yeah, take those risks. Okay. You might get invited. Again, I feel it. September, somebody is going to invite you. Okay. So, this could be an old friend. This could be, somebody's going to invite you to some sort of gathering, and your guides are like, if you don't go, I'm going to beat you. Okay. You need to get out the house. You need to do this because there could be something really dope there for you, opportunities, people, but you got to be there, okay? Be at the right place at the right time. So, pay attention to the invitation, because I feel like you're going to be getting invitations to places, okay? Gatherings, okay? Can I please get some more information for group 3, the month of September? Okay, so we do have the moon. So there is an emotional energy to this month, okay? I feel like you're going to have some realizations again. So collectively, it seems, since the past 3, other 2 groups got this too, this is an emotional month for everybody collectively, yep. So, there's going to be themes of, seeing the truth, seeing people for what it is. But really, I feel like for you, this is like just like diving deep within yourself and learning more about yourself and what it is that you need and what you don't need no more. So this would be a month to get the journal out. This would be a month to do your journaling prompts. Okay, this would be a powerful month for you to get tapped back into your spiritual practices as well here. I feel like somebody might even confess, somebody might even confess their hidden feelings for you, or their truth about how they feel for you. Okay, we do have that Hierophant in the reverse position. Don't feel like you have to do everything the traditional way, and don't feel like you have to do everything like how everybody else is doing it. Okay, especially if you're starting something of your own, you're starting your own practice, you're starting your own business, you're starting this, that. Don't feel like you have to be a textbook copy of everybody else in the same niche as you. Dare to be different, and don't feel like, you just have to do it the textbook way, okay? Some of you guys might be getting out of some sort of commitment the month of September. You might be getting out of a contract or a commitment, okay? So if you have been feeling like it's time for you to end a contract or to, get out of some legal tie, something like that, this would be the month to do it, okay? Y'all aren't looking for nothing serious. I feel like in love, for some of you, somebody might be coming in and wanting to pursue you, but you're like, me no have time for that. I'm focused, I'm busy, I'm doing other stuff. They're like, please give me a chance. Okay, give me one more chance. And you're like, okay. I feel like you guys are guarded. Okay, a few more tarot cards for group freaking 3. Yup, there we have it. We have the Page of Cups, okay? The Page of Chalices. The Knave of Chalices. All right. So you have an admirer. You have somebody that has a ooey gooey crush on you. King of Chalices. Dang. So you knew this person when they were younger, and now they're grown. They're giving big daddy energy. Grown. You was like, dang, you actually look good. Hello. Spirit said, give it a shot. Give it a shot. Okay. All right. I'm being messy. Let's move forward. All right. For the astrological energies. All right, Spirit, the overall astrological energies that are going to be supporting group 3 the entire month ahead. All right. We have the 9th house. All right, the camera cut off, but it's okay. That's why we keep the batteries on deck. So we have card 33, the 9th house, your faith. So, and if you look at this card, they have the Ouija board on there. They have the palmistry here. So you guys, not saying you're going to be connecting with either of those, but your spirituality, you are going to be, more fascinated and intrigued with the unknown and with your faith and with spirit and learning more about these kind of things here. Also, the 9th house is making me think of like you doing more learning too. All right, higher education, just learning more, expanding your knowledge when it comes to things that you're interested in. And the ninth house card is also making me feel like there's going to be some sort of faded, sorry, I'm out of breath from changing the battery. There's going to be some sort of faded encounter. That's why your spirit guides are literally like their hand is on the back of your neck. Like when you get invited somewhere this month, you go, okay? Because it's giving right place at the right time. You're going to get a connect or something's going to happen and you're going to be so happy that you freaking went, okay? So, yes, like that's what I'm feeling, okay? So, let's see. Some of y'all might run into somebody. This is, something else I'm seeing. Some of y'all might run into somebody famous, or you might run into somebody that you really look up to. Wow. Or if you are in the spotlight, people that follow you might run into you and you're like, damn. So we have the third house, okay? So dealings with your neighbors, your neighborhood, your siblings, writing, communication could also come into play, okay? Some of you guys might be invited to speak somewhere, speak somewhere at a what do you call it? An event, okay? Some of you might be reconnecting or, rekindling connections with a family, okay, or old neighbors as well. Okay, let's see here. We have the fire element, desire, okay? So there is going to be a lot of passion, drive, intensity, motivation around your month ahead. But I feel like somebody might really have some intense feelings for you too. All right. Somebody might have a lot of passion towards you and they might be really trying to shoot their shot at you the month of September, which is really juicy. Or maybe you might have a lot of passion towards somebody and spirit's like, just confess. Just let them know with that moon. Okay. Moon is all about our emotions, our deep desires and feelings here. But yeah, some of you guys are really going to be tapping into your psychic abilities with the moon and the ninth house on top of one another. Definitely connecting more with your feminine energy, connecting more with your emotions. I feel like you guys might be taking action, like impulsive action, the month of September, which is not a bad thing in this case. Some of you might be getting invited to speak somewhere or to write a blog for a big time publisher. You might get invited to publish a book, that kind of thing here. That's coming through. Yes. Can we get some more information? Okay, what does the month of September have in store for group 3? Okay, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius could be significant. Gemini could be significant. Sagittarius, Cancer could be significant. So we have the door to value, and we have the 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel, writing, communication. So some of you guys might be opening up another stream of income from your spoken word. Okay, so speaking or your written word. Okay, but somehow communicating and sharing knowledge that can bring you abundance. Okay, so yeah, I see financially this is going to be a good month for you here. Archangel Gabriel also connects with mothers, children, all right, people that are in school. Okay, but I definitely do see like more money coming into your home the month of September through your door. And I'll say what I said to the last group because this is really good game, really good advice. But, there could be a need for you to cleanse your front door, wipe your front door down, get all the dirt off, maybe get some Florida water on that rag, wipe that front door down, cleanse it, sweep where your doormat is, clean your foyer, okay, when you first walk in your home, clear that space out, straighten everything up, vacuum, sweep, mop, clear that energy out, okay? And, then invite the energy that you wanted to bring in, okay? Cinnamon coming through, okay? A little bit of rosemary for protection to come through, okay? Purification, just some ideas, to bring that money and a prosperity to come through for you, okay? Maybe taking a piece of chalk or a piece of selenite under your doormat and putting a protection sigil, putting a money sigil, okay, under your doormat. All right, just some ideas. All right, bringing more money and abundance to your home. All right, what does the month of mother freaking September have in store for group 3? Angel of balance. So I definitely do feel like you guys are just going to be getting things back into balance, balancing out your diet, balancing out your health, balancing out your life too. I feel like things are going to flow. All right, you guys, fast forward like 25 minutes later, I'm back. The SD card was full and I had to do a whole little get down with the get down to fix that situation. But we're back. The card got full right when I pulled the happy family card. So yeah, basically, month of September for group 3, I do see harmony coming through for the home, more peace in your home, home just feeling more put together, you feeling very connected with your family, all right, connected with your children. If you have children, connected with your lover, okay, if you do have a lover, okay, caring connection. So, yeah, this is definitely going to be a very beautiful, sentimental month here. I do see genuine connections, okay? Spending time with people that genuinely have love for you and you genuinely have love for them as well. I do see with the pyramids back here, it's making me think of like you tapping into some sacred spiritual knowledge as well. Okay. So we do have the journey that just came through, and then we also do have door to romance. So yeah, some of you guys, group 3, are gonna be booed up. Okay. Definitely boot up in the month of September. Okay. Opening up this new relationship or spicing up your current relationship here. Okay, there could be somebody traveling to see you. You could be traveling to see your boo. Okay, but when you guys get together, this is a lot of harmony. This is a lot of desire. This is a lot of love. Okay, so diving deeper, all right, for group 3 spirits, for all the viewers that are selecting group 3, pile 3. All right, what does the month, if you hear my son, he's at the table eating his fruit, so bless. But yeah, group 3, the month of September 2023, what are the themes, the energies, and the vibrations? Okay, what can they expect, spirit? So you have magical birthday, receiving gifts, a nice, great event, your, his, or her birthday as a point of reference, clue, invitation, sociability, manifesting a wish. So some of you guys, it's your birthday, happy birthday, or maybe it's your boo's birthday, somebody special to you, birthday, family get together. Yeah, so I definitely see you being more social, even you being like the center of the attention. Even if it's not your birthday, you're going to be getting a lot of attention onto you. All right. We have the flamingos of love, receiving love messages, a big true love, partnerships, lover, authenticity, your needs will be satisfied, harmony, balance, and hope. Yeah, so for the single ones, you really could be, starting to talk to somebody new, and it might get serious pretty quick. So there's that. For those of you that have been in this connection, I definitely see you guys just vibing, really spending a lot of love, a lot of time with each other, maybe going on a vacation with one another, visiting, traveling to see. We have the home of relaxation, to feel at home, your home port, privacy, retreat, create a relaxation room, renovate or decorate properties, move. So some of you guys, your lover could be coming to your home. You could be going to your lover's home. Some of you guys might also be moving or in the process of rearranging, renovating, decorating, just making your home feel more imbalanced. Okay, more in balance. Okay. And then we do have haunted house. Damn. That took a turn. Fear of loneliness, fear of the unknown, fear of darkness, insomnia, nightmares, claustrophobia, orphans, children's home. Interesting. So some of you guys might actually be clearing out your home, like cleansing it. I will say if you are moving into a new home or a new living situation, just cleanse that energy. Okay. I will say that. But really the haunted house, there could be like some subconscious fears. Again, shadow work is like a big element for all of us collectively for the month ahead. So yeah, there could be some fears or some things that are expressed to you in your dream state that might come to the surface. Okay. Also, your home could be feeling a little bit cluttered with the claustrophobia. So just decluttering and getting things in order. Okay. Especially this is a specific message, but if you have a home and then, there's some rooms are just very cluttered and just stuff is everywhere, that's holding on to energy, and energies get attracted to that. So donate or get rid of. Okay. Then we have winter wonderland, Christmas, Advent, winter, cold, snow, Christmas markets, family festivals, thoughtfulness, melancholy, a period of silence, okay? So Christmas could be significant, okay? And then the final card is the Lonely Mermaid. Dang, so some of you guys have been feeling lonely or just feeling separated from the people that you love, but I feel like there will be reconnection the month of September, because the Lonely Mermaid, to feel alone and misunderstood, exclusion, solitude, being the black sheep, self-doubts, the soul eater. Yeah, so I will say, you guys, just be mindful of allowing your headspace to get stuck in all of this anxiety or fears or doubts, because it could really be all in your head, especially if you're like, in your head about how somebody currently feels about you or about a certain situation. It could be, your head could be making it way bigger than it actually is. So that is some guidance that I do see coming through for you guys for the month ahead. Okay, diving a little bit deeper, you guys. All right, final energies. All right, the month ahead. So we have communication, praise, and dishonesty, the word Lord. So some of you guys are going to be really connected with written communication, studying, taking notes, communicating, sharing knowledge. A lot of you guys are going to be getting praise as well. Again, I do feel like a lot of eyes and attention will be on to you. Dishonesty. Okay, so being mindful, paying attention to certain people and their intentions. We have the High Lord of Gratitude and Service, selflessness, humility, and conscious action. So you guys are definitely going to be, more tapped in, tapped into the footprint that you have, whether it's your environmental footprint or just how your actions affect other people. That's going to be really big for you. I feel like you guys are also going to be on your Zen vibe, just really chill, definitely tapped in with your spirituality and your faith. Okay, your beliefs. And then we have material wealth, true prosperity, and the Swan Queen, transformation, intuition, and patience. So yeah, something that you have been patiently waiting for is going to be coming in for you here. And it's definitely something to do with your material wealth and abundance and prosperity coming through for you here. Okay, for some of you, this is your confirmation to start writing, writing that book, because there's a genuine prosperity and abundance here that could come through, and you could definitely help a lot of people by writing books, okay? Or, written knowledge, blogs, okay? Or things of that sort, okay? So any final messages, Spirit, the month ahead? What can group 3 expect? Any final energies? What's coming group 3's way, September 2023? All right, what can they expect? What can they look out for, Spirit? Aries, new beginnings. Actions you take now will yield swift results. Charge ahead with your visionary plans. Mars retrograde, tempers flare. You or someone else may be engaging in inappropriate displays of anger, so be careful. Get moving. Stimulate your lymphatic system to remove toxins. Walking, swimming, and yoga will all do the trick. And then you also have mutable. A new approach may be the solution. Be flexible and adapt. Okay, so yes. And I did want to end your reading with final, just from this deck, what would group 3 viewers benefit the most from? What advice would group 3 benefit the most from the entire month of September? Let's get it. Okay. So we have inner passion. Life devoid of passion can be a boring, uninspired, blank canvas that slowly drains the soul. Now is the time to reunite your passions and rejoin life. This is an opportunity to set new goals, which will in turn reconnect you with all that is sacred. And caregiver. We are with you, and spirit has its own way. Yeah, we are with you, and spirit has its own way of recognizing the care and love you provide to others, especially at the end of their lives, just as you received care and love at the start of your life. Caregivers often focus all their attention on their loved ones and often neglect their own concerns and well-being in the process. So yeah, definitely make sure that you are fueling your passions and you are also pouring into yourself and caring for yourself at this time, especially if you are a caregiver in the health industry or, have to look after other people, okay? Make sure that you're pouring into yourself. And anytime that any of these anxiety or fears or heavier energies come through for you the month ahead. Excuse my son if you can hear him. But anytime that comes through, you know, maybe journal about it, dive deep. Where is this coming from? Like, I was just fine. What's popping up here? Let's dive deeper. Let's do some shadow work, okay? But group number 3, that is your month ahead. That is what you could expect. I definitely do feel like Spirit is wanting you to move your body more, get active as well, as a form of, you know, helping you with your mental health too, release those endorphins and feel good hormones, okay? But that is your reading. That is what the month ahead looks like for you, what you can expect. If this resonated with you, definitely comment down below. Let me know how so. I love reading all the comments. You guys already know the vibes, okay? Also, be sure to give this video a big fat thumbs up. It lets me know that you guys want to see more like so. But I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. I love you guys so much. Peace. Bye, guys.